The war is still not yet over. This time round, Sifuna has decided to go bare knuckle to President Ruto as we approach 2027 election.
Siasa za kitaifa. Wale watu ambao wamekubaliana kwamba lazima William Ruto aende nyumbani ni wengi sana. Ni wengi sana. Na hakuna mtu ambaye angependa William Ruto aende nyumbani zaidi ya mwingine. Kwa hivyo kile ambacho tunaomba wenzetu ambapo wako kwenye upinzani wasifanye ile wanaita gatekeeping ya hii one term movement. Hakuna mwenye one term movement. Sisi wote hapa, hata Busia ukiuliza hapa kwenye soko watu wanasema one term. Kwa hivyo usiwe ni kana kwamba wewe ndio unajichagua kwamba wewe ndio kiongozi wa one term movement. Wengine wetu kama Sifuna vile mnavyonijua, nilikuwa naimba Ruto must go 2023 nikiwa na sufuria kwa kichwa, na wakati huo hata Rigathi Gachagua bado alikuwa na nani? Alikuwa na William Ruto. Kwa hivyo tunataka kuwaomba wale viongozi walioko haswa kwenye upinzani, kama unakubaliana na kauli ya walio wengi wa Kenya kwamba lazima tumfanye Mheshimiwa Ruto one term president, tusitoe cheche ama semi ambazo zinapelekea kuwadhulumisha wengine wenye mawazo sawa na yenu. Unanielewa? Kwa hivyo hii mambo ya kuita watu project kwa sababu wewe unataka uonekane ni kana kwamba Kenya hii we have only a choice of 5 people. It is not possible. The people who are better than William Ruto in this country are more than 50 million. We have 55 million people. You cannot tell me we cannot find somebody who's better than William Ruto. So wasitufanye ama wafanye wa Kenya wafikirie kwamba ni watu watano tu walioko kwenye opposition, ati kama si huyu ni huyu ama si huyu ni huyu. Kenyans have choices. Kenyans have choices. Na hata hapa Busia kuna mtu amesimama urais. Kwa nini amuniulizi mambo yake? Sauti zote ambazo zinasema lazima tuikomboe nchi yetu lazima zifanye kazi kwa kipamoja, lakini hii mambo ya kurushiana cheche za maneno kwa sababu inatakana wewe uonekane ni kana kwamba wewe ndio mwanzilishi wa hii mambo ya one term. One term tulianza sisi kina Sifuna 2023 tukiwa na sufuria kwenye kichwa tukisema Ruto must go, na wengine wenu mlikuwa wakati ule na nani? Na Ruto huyo ambaye mnasema ni mbaya. Sasa hivi wanasema tumetumwa, sisi ni projects, kwa sababu unajua kuna wazee ambao wanafikiria vijana hatuwezi kununua hema kama ili tuweke mkutano hapa tuongee. So wanaanza kusema tumepewa pesa na watu fulani, watoe ushahidi kwamba tumepewa fedha na watu fulani. Kenya haijakosa viongozi, and we cannot be limited in our choices because there are many people, millions of people who are better than William Ruto, and any of them can be president. Mtu asikuambia ati ni watu watano.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to this broadcast. It is my hope and prayer that you are well wherever you are. And finally, we have made it at 13K subscribers. I want to say thank you so much for such a great support. In fact, if it was not your support, then this YouTube broadcast couldn't have reached to where we are at this moment. I want to say thank you for those who subscribe to this platform. Thank you for the like, thank you for the comment. And if you are first-time viewer watching me in this broadcast and having interest to proceed with this kind of political discussion, I request you kindly do me a favor. Take a 1 second, click that notification bell and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like my video, share my video to your friends, family and relatives. Remember, we are now on a road trip of 14,000 subscribers by the end of this new upcoming month. Now, this is not the first time Sifuna is criticizing William Ruto. Remember, he used to say this, he used to talk about this. Raila Odinga was still there, and Raila Odinga was his boss. People were claiming and saying that Raila Odinga should fire Sifuna, but he kept quiet until he went down 8 feet. That is, he passed away. Never even saying that Sifuna should go. Never even saying that Sifuna should be removed. In fact, he praised Sifuna and he said that Sifuna is best and he has that right to speak. Now, how will Sifuna take William Ruto home? That is the question I know many of you will ask. Simple and clear. Remember, Sifuna is still is very energetic. Many youths following him. Sifuna and the team were the one who used to work, as he has said, condemning William Ruto's government on so many things. Yesterday morning, I said it here, that when we follow now paragraph, how UDA is handling the people in the Republic of Kenya, is going to consider whether Ruto will retain his term or go home. And I am seeing him going home. He is fixed and having a trap to himself. He has signed a bill. The court is stopping the bill. He has even implemented other bills on land taxation, bills on flight. If you fly, I don't know, 6,500 within the country, you must pay. Several bills has been signed. It is like the other year, last year, people were demonstrating against the finance bill. Kimani Chungwa and the team rushed and they signed it illegally, and they actually forced it to be in their government. It is called forcing issues. That is the point I was in need of. This government is forcing issues. And how youth are now angry and tired of this regime is taking Sifuna to another political step, just confirming to William Ruto that they are coming for you in the ballot 2027. However, how many times you will criticize this man, however, how many times you will abduct these youths, I told you very well that it's going to be very, very possible for these people to vote you out. And the only solution you are remaining with is to rig election. I'm saying this without fear of contradiction. And it is very clear that so far, people in the Republic of Kenya, Moso youth, are changing their mind. And be keen with Sifuna. Remember, until Raila Odinga passed away, he never said that Sifuna is speaking bad. So I suspect that it was an agreement that even Raila Odinga could have endorsed someone else, not William Ruto. I'm very much sure. If he could have been alive right now, then comes next year, as I told you, then Raila Odinga could have created a very serious political bombshell. And that is why Sifuna is still on this movement that William Ruto must be one-term president. Why is he insisting? This youth, if Sifuna, Babu, Gathoni wa Muchomba, and who else make another political party, Saboit, member of parliament, Kalibamisi, you should be keen with these gentlemen. You might demean them. I know many Africans, when they are in power, they show off and saying that, oh, you cannot do without me. I am powerful than you. Or, for instance, those who are rich, the rich guys, you cannot correct them. That is how we behave while in power. Unfortunately, you don't understand that power always comes from nowhere. Regardless in the background where you come from, whether poor or rich, if God had planned that you must be president, you will be. Because even Ruto had not planned for this. Let us just be honest. And in fact, he is now joining the dynasties. So, all in all, Sifuna is mobilizing youth, and I'm seeing this is his way out from ODM. And he knows very well that William Ruto is going to chase him away. He's going to join the opposition. I know that. And Gladys Wanga and the team, as I warned them, if they're not keen, they're going to ruin their life politically. Because William Ruto is on a mission using them. Then after 2027, they're going to see a very, very dangerous game, which they have ever seen since we were born. So you must be keen and curious with whatever we are saying in this social media. Some of you might say that we disagree or we disobey the president. No. He who loves you corrects you. William Ruto is the one who destroys his leadership legacy. I'm saying this without fear of contradiction. Not that he is a bad in presidency. No. He deserves it because he toiled and struggled to reach where he is. In fact, I congratulate him. But how he's now treating Kenyans is another story. And these men, people like Sifuna, they are very dangerous. And that is why Raila Odinga stick on him. Without Sifuna, ODM is going to completely finish that way. I'm telling you the truth. So you must prepare. Sifuna has officially confirmed to the current head of state that is going home 2027. Nothing to fear, but speaking facts. That is the message we can identify from Edwin Sifuna, the Nairobi senator, as he officially exit from ODM. In fact, he's ready, waiting for that letter. And he will fight, you should remember that. Oburu Odinga, I know, and the rest will be mobilized by Ruto. As Gaucho had said that William Ruto is now the Luo kingpin, which cannot happen. You know, some of us are just ready for handout. I want to advise even youths, should not be used by some politician. Eat your sweat, enjoy your sweat, and focus and make it. No one was born to be poor forever. That is the point I can leave you with. Anyway, this morning, the UDA administration has again received bad news in State House from the Nairobi senator. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your take? Now the battle begins. 2027 is now getting nearer, as each and every person fighting for his or her political benefit. Bye-bye, till we meet on another political discussion.